anniversary of the Joe Weider Mr. Olympia. Dexter the Blade Jackson, your 2008 champion. Dexter, you were just on stage with all the other legendary Mr. Olympias. We've done that in years past, even when Joe was with us. How did it feel to be up there with those other guys being recognized?
It feels amazing, man. I still have to pinch myself sometimes. You know, looking up to guys like Lee Haney all my life, you know what I'm saying? And Jay Cutler, guys that I competed against. And it's just, you know, those are some legends. Samir Bannout, it's just an amazing feeling, man.
It's interesting. I just was talking to Jay Cutler, and one of the crowning achievements in his career was upsetting Ronnie Coleman and stopping his reign at number 8. You were the guy that took out Jay Cutler. What was that moment like for you in your career? I vaguely remember your speech, but I want to hear it in your words what that meant to you.
Well, when I heard my name called, because I didn't think it was going to be called. When I heard my name called, everything went through my mind, coming up, all the struggles, and it was just, I really still can't explain it to this day. It was just amazing feeling, something that I've never felt before. I think probably the next thing to me having my kids, other than that, it was just amazing.
Yeah, I used to see Ronnie Coleman drop to his knees, and we watched it time and time again. Did you feel, you were very emotional at that time. I remember portions of your speech. You actually were saying that you were doing this for all the guys that had tried and failed, and you beat the big guy.
Yeah, from guys like yourself and Flex and all of you guys that I looked up to that never won. That was for you guys, man, and for Flex to come up and mentor me and say, man, thank you so much. You did this for us.
Yeah,
that was amazing.
I remember 1995, I think it was that the USA when I first got a chance to interview you?
Yep.
You won your class, not the overall.
That's right.
And then you went to North Americas and you won your pro card. And from that moment on until the end of your career, I mean, it was nonstop. It seems like you won every contest there was, every major 9 Arnold Classic championships on 3 different continents, I believe it was, over in Spain, over in Australia, in the United States, and you have the record for 5 Arnold Classics in Ohio.
That's right.
Do you ever stop to reflect what you've accomplished?
I do. I wasn't when I was competing, but when I retired, maybe a couple years later, I was just sitting around and it's like, dang, I won 5 Arnold Classics, I won Mr. Olympia, 29 pro shows. I told them 9 on. I say 9. You guys say 5, but I say 9.
Yeah. Okay.
Arnold is an Arnold, right?
Yeah. Fair enough.
But you know, yeah, it's surreal. Especially when I come here and I see guys that I used to compete against, or I see these new guys, and I'm like, damn, I used to beat that?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's surreal. It seems like you've had every accolade there is. I know Phil Heath was inducted into the Joe Weider Hall of Fame here earlier today, which is waiting for you to arrive, but it's inevitably going to be coming. In retirement, and you're a contest promoter, I know you got kids, you got grandkids, you're still traveling the world, you're an ambassador, you got a supplement company. In retirement, do you ever sit back and think, I got one more? Because you're like the ever-ready battery.
Do I ever think what now?
You could do it again.
No. Once I retired, I was done. Right. I haven't dreamt about being on stage again. I haven't thought about being on stage again because I competed so long, and I didn't want that. I competed long for a reason. I didn't want to ever look back and say, I wish I could do this again. So once I retired, it was like a boulder lifted off my shoulder.
And you got the Super Bowl of bodybuilding ring here that Jake Wood presented you with. We'll show it off to the fans over there. Another accolade for Dexter the Blade Jackson. We will definitely be waiting for that Olympia Hall of Fame induction, which is right around the corner, I'm sure.
That would be nice.
All right, for Dexter the Blade Jackson, I'm Shawn Ray, backstage in Las Vegas at the 60th Joe Weider Mr. Olympia.
Peace, guys.